My wonderful dear friend, brothers and sisters, I greet you all and I welcome you all to this another episode of Mazen Namdekano, Simon EKPA, and the failure of the so-called Zoological Republic of Nigeria military service. My brother, these people have already bowed to pressure as I'm talking to you now. And I don't say this man called the chief of army staff, it is very difficult for this man to come out to speak, but each time this man speaking, make I don't say something, don't they wrong. He don't come out to contact the general public, tell the world, tell the ZUU, including African Union and the COAS, tell them, say, my dear, they are overwhelmed. In fact, they say it's security, don't pass them. And according to him, he talk to say the insecurity where they for Southeast. In fact, he say, made them give to Simon EKPA, say making him and his boys handle the case. And as I'm talking to you now, Taore Lagbaja, who is chief of army staff of the ZUU, he don't testify. He said, and I quote, it is unrealistic for 2 million security personnel to protect over 200 million Nigerian chief of army staff. Because a lot of people don't say, we know they do again. Even a lot of Yorubas now, because of what happened, how Biafran Liberation Army captured that Adewale, come free am. Come tell and say, make send message to other Yorubas where they to inside the military. Where they don't post go southeast, say make all of them begin to come back, or say make on leave these people not doing anything. Chief of army staff will be touted Lagbaja. He don't tell the whole world to say abego, John Tori Allah will say we know they do again. Say the security forces, say all of them self nearly pie for southeast. Say Simon EKPA and his boys don't they deal with him. That is why the man come out now can't tell you say 200 million people. Say how can 2 million security personnel say come protect them? But inside this 2 million security personnel, I can tell you that 1.5 million, the guy, the police, the chief of guard, the army or guard, the personnel where get money for society. Imagine a make up for they carry over 500 policemen, DSS, SSS, DSS, what do they call him? NSCDC, military police, including this one where they got the president in. What did I make up for the use? So when only one person they use over 500 policemen, I mean security personnel, can't they guard himself? Then which one call the men for the poor? That is why you see they not a lot of killings, because the bandits have already overwhelmed them. The bandits have already know that these people have nothing. In fact, they are nyach in the open. That is why you see they are penetrating. Can't they deal with them mercilessly? Chief of army staff to come out and tell you this one, my brother and my sister, they have agreed that they are now a failed state. And this is the reason why the Biafrans are springing up every day in, day out. Anyway, let us read the news the way after the news, then we go to the comment section, because I'm reading from the Simon EKPA Njoko, the PG Prime Minister. Let us go to the reason why. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. Simon EKPA said, and I quote, they have now admitted being a failed state. They can't hide it anymore. This is just the beginning. We are coming with a full force, according to Simon EKPA. Is it the leg where now I want to go higher? I doubt that. Anyway, but I will hear the whole thing when we come back. The chief of army staff, General Taore Lagbaja, has emphasized the challenges of expecting 2 million security personnel to effectively safeguard ZUU population of over 200 million people. General Lagbaja made this statement during the 2024 Distinguished Personality Lecture held in Ilorin, Kwara State. Imagine the chief of army staff to come out to tell you this, and that means, my dear, they are just giving the bandits go ahead order and begin to unleash mayhem to the poor masses who don't have any security to protect them, to come out on a social media to make this kind of comment on a live television show, on a live interview, a failed state for that matter. Represented by the chief of army training Sani Mohammed, General Lagbaja highlighted the military's heavy reliance on imported defense equipment due to the country's limited industrial capacity. He expressed concern over the inadequate funding of the armed forces of Nigeria, which he said has hampered operational efficiency, which is lie. They keep on buying bombarded, aircraft, jetcraft. At the end of the day, we are not seeing anything. They chop the money. In a country of over 200 million people, it is unrealistic to expect security agencies totaling around 2 million, including an army of just over 100,000 active personnel without a reserve force to secure the entire population, Lagbaja stated. So and you keep on sending militaries to be dying like fowls in the Biafran area, where your chief of defense staff have already declared asymmetric war on the Biafrans, on the Biafran Liberation Army, including ordinary poor civilians, unarmed civilians in the Biafran region. It is a shame. He pointed out that Nigeria continues to import more than 90% of its military equipment, despite some local production efforts, stressing the nation's overdependence on foreign supplies. General Lagbaja further noted that national development and security are both expensive undertakings. He remarked, in 2023, the entire AFN had a budget of about $2.8 billion, with an additional supplementary budget of around $1 billion. However, not all budgetary allocations were fully released. Then the ones that are released, how much go into personal pockets? That is the question. Although funding for the AFN has been improving annually since 2017, the country's economic downturn had eroded the actual value of what is released. The lack of funding affects the AFN's equipment holdings, which directly impacts performance. Touching on the personnel gap, Lagbaja said the considerable resource gap is being exploited by criminal elements. Addressing this requires investment in expanding and strengthening security forces, ensuring adequate personnel and resources. He also stressed the need for citizens to take an active role in the nation's security efforts. National security requires all citizens to be part of the security framework, fostering vigilance, trust, and community engagement. This will create a more resilient citizenry, better equipped to respond to national emergencies, he added. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Ilorin, Professor Wahab Ebowole, also spoke at the event, underlining the vital link between peace, security, and sustainable development. The lecturer, organized the Center for Peace and Strategic Studies of the University of Ilorin in partnership with the Martin Luther Agwai International Leadership and Peacekeeping Center, JAGI, was part of the events memorizing the United Nations International Day of Peace. Here are the comments. We don't have much time to waste. On the means, he said, very true. Sir Philip 001 said, gradually they are coming to their senses. We have a citizen Dama said, are they really up to 2 million? That is a question mark. Mind you, the 2 million comprises of the entire Niger military, the untrained police, their Fulani terrorist recruits, the repentant Boko Haram folks, civil defense and NSCDC, Ifanyuba Anambra Vigilante Group, Ebubago of Uzodimma, Soludo, Mota and the Peste Talks, MC Olomo, and the rest of them. Now, watching this, our brother talk, say these are the numbers that comprises of the so-called 2 million security personnel. Where are we going to start and where are we going to end? Mazu Chinedu said, hem, my God. Now, wow, say men no day. My men gallantly, Biafran Liberation Army and Biafran Resistance Fighters is not your mate, my brother. For Biafran Liberation Army to BRF, we love you all. May the God or may the Lord bless my Prime Minister, Udogu Obata Ubie. Then we have Abidi said, what do they call it? Atamado. How far? Atamado. Which one be Atamado again? Adasamon Ekpa said, what a shame. Israel Nathaniel said, Nigeria aladigo more woto to the enemies of Biafra land. It is freedom or die. Hashtag Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. King's Word said, now their eye don't open. They have now realized that the enclave called Nigeria comprises many countries with distant value system. Good morning to the ZUU Nigeria for waking up at this death hour or late hour. Ebalechi Mobi Solomon said, Musa just said to the point, tell your ZUU that your man is no more. Chinedu Abichi Jindo said, they never see any any chump chin. Any chump chin. Leo Wanko said 2 million soldiers is totally exaggerated, and they are also unpaid, if at all possible, given to the main reason the troop in the southeast for extortion, kidnapping, etc., and carrying bags for the politicians and individuals who can afford to pay well, plus free rice and also plus free booze. That is the main reason why they are not having enough personnel, because they are not paying them. Joe said, I think the man meant policing, but instead says securing. The man should be concerned about guiding the border of the country against external enemies and leaving internal country policing to the police. When an officer is confused, what do you expect? My dear, they are really confused. Convoy blog said, okay, was it not 2 million? I be 200 million. They were in number when they were killing civilians in Igbo land. Why asking for more? Kezie Madu said, but what happened to other millions? Send more to the Biafra land. So by the end of 2024, we may maybe you have 500,000. Who knows? My suggestion though, my brother, some people like violence. This time said Biafra Liberation Army soldiers don't reduce their small boys. Kenneth Eme said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu once told them that they can't fight a battle from different fronts. Bentochi said they will soon bow to our command. Prime Minister, please increase the defense. In fact, increase the volume of the violence. When we were taking full comments and then we ran up, EKPA said a nation that was built on lies will always mislead our citizens. Believe me, all these things the military are saying now is to pave way for them to conduct their successful coup, and their strategy is working. Many more will still come out from them, and we the Biafrans are watching. Associate of African Witches Organization, Chineke, even from the 2 million at Rose_Biafra Army at Defense Headquarters BLF forces don't buy about 500k and Boko don't buy about 600k. Now less than 900k now remaining, and yet at Rose_Biafra Army still keep the judgment gate open for them. At Simon Ekpa, Njoko, and the government of Biafra, on see this one do. My brothers, in fact, waiting to happen now. Myself, I no get mount to comment. Ora TV said they don't talk, say men no day again, and they recruit every 6 months. So no, what they want to recruit now is the repentant Boko Harams into the army. Ben Chooks to Ago said they have tried all what they can to penetrate the Biafran Liberation Army. No way. Their cry is just beginning. God knows it and God knows it. What is the way out? Are they trying to continue like Obi, who still playing the same game and expect different results? The existence of one Nigeria and its foundation are challenging from all angles, and it is collapsing in daily basis. It is a welcome development. Read Exodus 6 down to 12. Now waiting in talk. Francisco Chimobi Anoze Carlo said, stop pretending and resign. Nigeria is a company, not a country. Yes, so it's a Niger Brewery company. Steve said, but where are those youths they have been recruiting all this while? Something must be wrong somewhere. Something must also kill a man. BMC Investment said, upon all their imported terrorists in the so-called security agents, no one remains. Anyway, my wonderful people, now here we go take back break. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. Now here, we'll take back break. Have a nice day, and may the good Lord continue to bless us all, the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Kemesiano.